There are things in life that don't destroy you immediately. They don't announce themselves as enemies. They don't knock loudly at the door. They come quietly. They sit with you. They smile at you. And slowly, they take pieces of your life away. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they allowed the wrong things to stay too long. If you're listening to this, you're probably at a point where you want clarity, peace, growth, a better version of yourself. So listen carefully, because these are 7 powerful things you must avoid at all costs, not tomorrow, not someday, but now. 1. Avoid living without self-awareness. One of the most dangerous things a human being can do is to live without knowing who they are. Most people wake up, scroll their phones, go through the day, sleep, and repeat. They react to life instead of understanding it. They don't know why certain things trigger them, why they keep attracting the same problems, why they feel empty, even when things look fine. Self-unaware people blame everyone but themselves. They blame society. They blame family. They blame fate. But growth never begins with blame. It begins with honest self-reflection. If you don't understand your weaknesses, life will expose them publicly. If you don't understand your emotions, they will control you. If you don't understand your patterns, you will repeat them. Avoid living on autopilot. Ask yourself hard questions. Why do I react like this? Why does this hurt me so deeply? Why am I afraid of change? Self-awareness is uncomfortable, but ignorance is destructive. Avoid anything that keeps you disconnected from yourself, including constant noise, endless distraction, and pretending everything is fine. Avoid comfort that makes you stagnant. Comfort feels good, but too much comfort slowly kills ambition. Comfort whispers, "Stay here. You're fine. Don't try too hard. Don't risk anything." And before you realize it, years have passed. You didn't fail, but you also didn't grow. Growth requires friction, pressure, moments of doubt. Anything that keeps you too comfortable for too long will eventually become a cage. Look closely. The job that drains you but pays okay. The routine that feels safe but uninspiring. The habits that waste time but feel familiar. Comfort is seductive because it doesn't hurt immediately. It numbs you slowly. Avoid the illusion that peace comes from staying small. Real peace comes from knowing you tried. Choose challenge over convenience. Choose progress over ease. Because one day, comfort will ask for a price, and that price is regret. Avoid people who drain your spirit. Not everyone who smiles at you wants the best for you, and not everyone who stays close deserves access to your energy. Some people don't hate you, they just can't stand your growth. They make jokes about your dreams. They minimize your efforts. They drain you emotionally and leave you confused. After spending time with them, you feel tired, heavy, less motivated. That's not normal. Energy is real. The wrong people will. Normalize your bad habits. Discourage your discipline. Keep you stuck in old versions of yourself. Avoid relationships built on fear, gossip, jealousy, or dependency. Avoid people who only support you when you're struggling, but feel uncomfortable when you're rising. You don't need many people. You need the right ones. Protect your peace like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. Avoid comparing your life to others. Comparison is one of the fastest ways to poison joy. You see someone's success online and suddenly your progress feels small. You forget their struggles, their failures, their unseen sacrifices. Social media shows highlights, not reality. Comparison steals. Gratitude, focus self-belief. It makes you rush your process and doubt your path. Your life is not late. Your journey is not behind. It is yours. Avoid measuring your worth by timelines that were never meant for you. Instead of asking, why them and not me? Ask, what can I learn from this season? Run your race at your pace. Because the only real competition is who you were yesterday. Fear disguises itself as logic. It says, what if it doesn't work, Cree? What if I fail? What will people think? Fear keeps you in relationships you've outgrown, in jobs that suffocate you, in places you were meant to leave. But here's the truth. Fear will never disappear before you act. It fades after you move. Avoid allowing fear to decide your future. Fear sees danger everywhere. Faith sees possibility. The biggest regret people carry is not what they tried and failed at, but what they never attempted. Be careful. Fear doesn't protect you. It limits you. Avoid neglecting your mind and body. Your mind and body are not machines. They are messengers. When you ignore them, they scream. When you listen, they guide you. Neglect looks like constant exhaustion, emotional numbness, unhealthy coping habits, ignoring pain, physical or mental. You cannot build a meaningful life on a broken foundation. Rest is not laziness. Discipline is not punishment. Healing is not weakness. Avoid glorifying burnout. Avoid mocking self-care. Avoid postponing your well-being for later. Later is not guaranteed. Take care of yourself so you can show up fully for the life you want. Avoid living without purpose. The most painful life is not a hard one. It's an empty one. When you don't know why you wake up, everything feels heavy. Purpose doesn't mean why I'll have all the answers. It means you're moving with intention. Living without purpose leads to endless distraction, chasing validation, shallow satisfaction. You were not born just to survive. You were born to contribute, to grow, to become. Avoid drifting through life waiting for meaning to find you. Meaning is built through responsibility, service, and self-honesty. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to become? What impact do I want to leave? And then take one small step daily in that direction. Avoid these 7 things, and your life will change not overnight, but permanently. Growth is not loud. Transformation is not instant. But consistency reshapes destiny. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be intentional. Protect your mind. Choose your circle wisely. Face discomfort. And never abandon yourself. Because the moment you do, life becomes harder than it needs to be. Stay awake. Stay honest. And keep becoming.